Let me blow this candle out. It's been burning for a long time. Hold up. So you guys, I'm back with another one and another one and another one. Okay. Yeah, how are you guys? If you didn't just catch my live, I did. It was regarding, who is that? P. Diddy. So it's another lawsuit against P. Diddy. And yeah, so check that video out. I just posted it. But you guys, so I wanted to get on Jay-Z behind as well, right? Because we don't want to leave Jay-Z out, okay? Don't want to leave him out. No, 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 no. So a lot of talk has been going on about Jay-Z and his lawyer talking about Alex Spiro, whatever, saying that Jay-Z and P. Diddy were not really friends. We're not friends. He didn't say nothing about really. He said was not friends. He's saying that Jay-Z and P. Diddy. Oh, I bet that's good. I just got a notification. He's saying that they were just business associates. Who believes that? So when a lawyer comes out and just directly just lie to our face like that, he puts on a whole press conference that nobody asked for, okay? Because the court is going to prove whether or not this happened or not. So he didn't need to put on a whole presentation with images and what you call that when you got pictures and you could change the, what is it called? The presentation thing. I mean, he just went above and beyond to tell us some BS. So I was watching Jaguar Wright last night, and I'm not sure if that video was from last night or if she did that a couple of days ago, but she made a good point, okay? People be sleeping on Jaguar. I know she probably got some stuff going on. Who doesn't have stuff going on, right? Okay, a lot of people got some shit going on in their personal life, okay, but you still got to work. You still know right from wrong. You still know when you're hearing some mess, and when stuff just doesn't seem right. So regardless of whether or not you like Jaguar, right, is she giving facts? Okay, she is putting some facts out there. Hello, Jamie. Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. So, yeah, so Jaguar Wright said that. Now, it's crazy because a couple of months ago, I binge watched the TV show Scandal. I don't know if you guys know about Scandal. Yeah, let's go. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know about the TV show Scandal with Kerry Washington, but that was okay, when it came out. That was my show. Okay? And I like the fact that it was telling us that it's fixers, that the politicians use to fix their situations and clean up their mess. Because we knew that something was going on. These people are too clean, they're squeaky clean, and then they're not. A lot of scandals come out about all these politicians, and then it gets swept up under the rug. It's a lot of rumors and stuff. But when I saw the TV show Scandal, I was like, yeah, they letting us know exactly what's going on. So Jaguar Wright said that if you remember the TV show Scandal, I forgot I forgot her name in the TV show. What is her name? It'll come to me. But she's saying that Alex Spiro is a fixer. And that's why he came out and did that whole presentation for Jay-Z to try to fix the situation so that he could try to control what the public is thinking or what they're saying before they go to court. Because that will influence, what happens in court, which makes great sense. No one has pointed out that, okay? You can say what you want to say about your girl Jaguar, right? But she be on point. And that makes so much sense, because why did Alex Spiro, who is Jay-Z's attorney, why did he have to put on a whole press conference when they going to court? We don't need a press conference. We could just wait on the information that's going to be found in court, right? But no, he's trying to spin the narrative so we could push that out the way and get everybody on Jay-Z's side. And then hopefully the case would just fall off because of the energy. You guys, it's all about the energy out here, okay? So when they're out here doing different things and they need to get you riled up or they need to get you feeling some type of way, your energy, our energy that we are putting out is going to help or hinder the case. Energy has a way of doing that. So he did a whole press conference for Jay-Z, but it just didn't make sense to me. It didn't add up. He kept saying, once he said that Jay-Z and P. Diddy were not friends, but they were business, they just did business together. Now, nothing, he couldn't say nothing else to me. Nothing. Okay, it's so many pictures of these friends, or I'm sorry, business associates, or not even associates. They friends. Okay, we're not about to play. Ain't nobody about to play with y'all. Okay, y'all know, just like I know, Jay-Z and P. Diddy are definitely, or were definitely friends. And then I was watching MREC TV. Yeah, check him out on YouTube here, you guys. So I'm not stealing your information or anything, Emrick. I know he loved to say that somebody's stealing his stuff. I like his show, I do. But it was a caller that came on and he said that in Jay-Z's mind, they weren't friends. And it made a whole lot of sense because, if you don't know, I'm gonna let you know. So I did a video a couple of weeks back showing like the mind frame of Jay-Z. So I wanted to, kind of pinpoint like his career, his rise to fame, and figure out, like, why does he think like he think? Because of everything that has happened. He has had a lot of supposed friends with quotation marks on both sides that he's pretty much just like stepped on their necks, broke their necks, and just blew up from that. Dame Dash, D Haven, P. Diddy, okay? The list goes on and on. And let's not even get into the females that he supposedly have been involved with. And, he just kicked them to the curb or they were deleted. Okay, we can get into it. I got time. Okay, I actually don't. I'm tired. But anyway, so yeah, Jaguar Wright made a great point, I feel like, when she said that Alex Spiro is the fixer. And she said that she believes he probably gets paid around $2,500 an hour. Okay? And she said that Jay-Z probably had to put down like $25 million or something to even set him up on this case right here. So him putting on this whole production, they're doing this for a reason, okay? They're trying to sway the audience because they know public opinion will help or hinder Jay-Z's case. Now, that's not to say that it's going to help him in any way, because it hasn't. Okay, everybody's talking about how shameful that production they put on was. Very shameful. So, but Jaguar made a great point there, and I thought that was like, to me, that was like the icing on the cake. That made me understand exactly who Alex Spiro is, because for him to come after Buzzbee so hard, but not the victim, it just makes me feel like, yeah, something was going on, and I couldn't put my finger on it, but Jaguar made that very clear. He's the fixer. He was trying to fix the situation to get the public's views, to, produce some good energy to Jay-Z, and it didn't work. It failed terribly. Okay? And he obviously must then talk to Jay-Z before he did that, because I hope Jay-Z wouldn't think that we that dumb, that we're that sleep out here, in the normal sector, that we didn't realize that him and Jay-Z didn't, weren't friends. Dude, oh, it's so many pictures on the internet of y'all two. Y'all cannot just be doing business together or whatever. Y'all are friends, okay? Whether you like it or not. But anyway, so the guy came on MREX's channel and he said that in Jay-Z's mind, they wasn't friends. That's what he believes. And I believe that also because Jay-Z's the type of person, let me break it down. Have y'all ever had a so-called friend who you thought was your friend, and then something happened and you realized that was not your friend, and all that time you wasted with that person and brought that person around you and your family, and you probably even cooked for them or fed them or just showed them a lot of respect, and then you found out later on that that person was not for you, never was. I know what that feels like. Okay. I knew this female who, and it's, I swear, I have so many of them stories. That's why I try to keep myself away from so-called friends, because a good friend is hard to come by. That's all I'm going to say right there. Okay. But I understand exactly how you can be around a person and you think they're your friend, and then they do something real shady to you and act like y'all was never friends and this never happened and y'all were talking or being friends for years. Like, it happens. Okay. People are out here being phony and fake. It's a lot of scam likelies out here. Okay. And I swear, I don't know. I feel like this end of 2024 seems like, to me, this whole scamming thing is becoming bigger and bigger. Bigger and bigger. I think that's how Cardi B said it. That was cute. But it's a real thing. People are out here scamming. You think people are your friends. You think they got your back. And as soon as you turn around, they talking junk about you. But I'm the type of person who, I don't want to have to talk about you behind your back. I want to tell you up front to your face, and I will. Just let me, if, give me the opportunity and I will. I'm not talking about him. Who cares? Who cares about that? Anyway, so Dame Dash did an interview, and I don't know when he did this interview, but he says that something wasn't right. He says that something is not right. And this is coming from a person who, of course, Jaguar Wright knows Jay-Z, but Dame Dash really knows Jay-Z, right? We know he really knows him because he's one of the people that Jay-Z has stepped on his neck, broke his neck, and just left him hanging. So they say. So Dame say, so Choke No Joke say. But yeah, Dame said this is just weird. He said it's strange that Alex Spiro came out and did this press conference. He thought it was strange. I thought it was strange too. But to hear him said it, puts things in perspective. He said it's strange that Jay-Z hasn't said anything or made a comment or said anything in his words, because we've we've heard like words, but it don't sound like Jay-Z, but I don't know Jay-Z. It could definitely be how he talk, how he think. I don't know that man like that. But Dame said, Dame Dash, that is. He says that this is all strange, that this came out the way it did. And he said he thought it was particularly weird that the case hasn't even went to court, but Alex Spiro put on a whole press conference with a presentation and all for the public instead of letting the courts handle it. So that validated to me what Jaguar Wright said about Alex Spiro being a fixer, trying to clean up the situation before it got too bad. Makes a whole lot of sense to me. I ordered some food. I'm waiting to get it, and I believe it's here because I just heard my doorbell. I'll be right back, you guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. I had to get my food. So, yeah. So, it makes a whole lot of sense to me. Like Dame Dash said, that, yeah, this is all weird. And that's not like a normal behavior from someone who's innocent. Because if you're innocent, you'll just fight that out in the court. You don't have your lawyer to put on a hold a press conference and put out make a whole presentation about how the facts are not adding up. That's what you do in court. Who does uh, a pre-trial before a trial, like just for the regular public? So yeah, that's very strange, Dame Dash said, and I didn't even think about it being that strange, but it does seem like it's some type of fix up or some type of cover up they're trying to do to protect his image. I'm not sure why. So I saw another video with someone on YouTube, and they were saying that I think it was an older video from at least a month ago. It was a young guy, the guy who Cat Williams told not to do that movie in Big Mama's house because he said it would ruin his career. And then he said it definitely ruined his career after that. I forgot his name, but he was on Real Life Street Stars or something. And he said that what famous and rich people do, they buy a lot of art and then they put insurance on the art and then they could borrow from the art. So you say you pay, or because if you receive art from someone and if it's valuable, you didn't pay anything, and but you put insurance on it and you borrow from it, you can get a lot of money. You can get millions of dollars. You could borrow millions of dollars from from the insurance from that. And you can use that how you would like, and you don't even have to pay it back because the bank would just take the artwork. So it's like a win-win situation. And in the celebrity world, a lot of stuff they receive is like gifted to them. So they could, ask to be gifted artwork or pieces of art or whatever, or they could pay like a very cheap price for the artwork and then put insurance on the art and borrow from it and get what that full value or more, because artwork, that's the asset, so it increases in value. Like a car depreciates. Soon as you drive that car off the lot, it depreciates. So even though you pay a whole bunch of money for a car, it's not a good asset to have because it depreciates. So if you would try to sell it, unless it's like a classic or something, you're not going to get your money back from that. You're going to get less than what you paid from it. So it depreciates. But a piece of artwork appreciates. So it increases like a house, but probably 10 times better than a house. So if you guys ever want to invest in some assets, definitely get art pieces, because that's where the value is at when it comes to having assets and all. A successful business, and artwork are two good assets to have because of how you can, receive a double your money back, from the piece itself. But anyway, yeah, so they're saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce have been liquidating some of their properties. And I know in Europe, a company says they're not going to do business with Jay-Z. So was it French? Was it French or France or Europe? I think it was France. I think it's France. So anyway, it was some deal Jay Z was supposed to do, and I believe it's France that's saying no. They backed out of the deal. So, and then you guys know that Beyonce's supposed to be doing some little halftime thing. Is that around the Super Bowl or New Year's? I'm not quite sure. I probably won't be watching either one. I'll just watch the playback. But I'm not a fan of the Super Bowl. I'm not a sports fan like that. But I would participate if some man was involved. Like if a man takes me, like I'll definitely go. But just to look at sports, I'm not a sports fan. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, you guys, like, it's a lot of funny stuff going on out here. But for Jay-Z to put on this whole production with his lawyer and all, he's paying overtime. He's trying to do what Diddy wanted to do, but with him being locked up and all, it didn't work out in his favor. But he's doing all of that now. He's like, no, we're just gonna knock that out now. Let's go ahead and do that now so he won't end up in jail. But it's not gonna help. Because I'm telling you, I bet you more accusations are going to come out. It's terrible. It's not looking good for your boy. Okay? What else did Dame Dash say? Right. He just said that he should have let the court handle it. For him to come out here and have his lawyer doing a presentation and all, that was very strange and weird. And he was like, he's not sure what's going on with Jay-Z. But of course, he's not going to be a snitch and say, I think he did it, not to us. He probably says that to his wife. But yeah, he's not going to say that to us. But someone like Jaguar Wright, she's like, oh, yeah, definitely. That's probably going down. Okay, she could believe that. And we know she worked with Jay-Z, so she know his character. But yeah, you guys, I just wanted to bring that up because I just think it's crazy. It's getting crazier and crazier. So let me look up real quick here before I eat. Sit down somewhere and relax. Well, I'm not really relaxing. I'm still working on my book here, my insurance book that I'm putting out. So I said this weekend I'm getting that proofread and everything so that I can get it published. So I got work to do this weekend because something like that I wouldn't be able to get done during the week. So, oh, and did you guys know that Alex Spiro is the attorney for the Mayor Adams, Eric Adams, as well? So they all connected, and Jay-Z up here got this phony lawyer talking about, yeah, talking about Tony Buzzbee being an ambulance chaser, but y'all, he is making bank. Let me look up Alex Spiro's net worth. Okay? Because he is out here making a killing. And it's crazy because while Jay-Z might go down and Eric Adams may go down, Alex ain't going down, okay? Unless he do something, unless Busby find out that, yeah, he was involved in something crooked to take him down. Let's see here. Let me just read up on Alex Spiro, okay, you guys? All right, follow me. This is on Wikipedia. Let's see here. So Alex Benjamin Spiro, born 1982 or 83, y'all. He's younger than me? I swear this guy looks older than me. Oh, wow. I didn't even know that. Wow. Boy, I tell you. Well, I guess him being a lawyer probably has stressed him out. I don't know. Anyway, so Alex Benjamin Spiro is an American attorney. He is a partner at the New York office of Quinn Emanuel, Urquhart and Sullivan, or whoever. That's based out of Los Angeles, California. The firm employs approximately 1,000 attorneys throughout 35 offices around the world. Okay, over his career, he has represented multiple celebrities, including Elon Musk, Jay-Z, Mr. Beast, Eric Adams, and Alec Baldwin. And Jaguar Wright was saying that that Alec Baldwin case is said to be like a very popular case that he won for Alec Baldwin, but she was saying that he wasn't the one responsible for putting the bullets in the gun. If you guys remember, Alec Baldwin was doing, he was on the set filming a movie, and he pulled out a gun and shot someone, and I believe killed them. And but he wasn't the one who put the bullets in the gun, so he was released from that case. So it wasn't really the work of Alex Spiro. He just had to prove that, Alec Baldwin didn't intentionally do that because he wasn't the one who put the bullets in the gun. So it should have been blanks, but it was actual bullets. So that was an assassination. But so Spiro was born in New York and grew up in Boston. He is the eldest of 4 children to a clinical psychologist mother and a dentist father. Okay, so he came from wealth. Okay. He studied at Tufts University. So he considered a career in psychiatry and worked on an adolescent psychiatry unit at McLean Hospital. So when it comes to like essay cases, he already know what to do because he's been involved in adolescent psychiatry. That tells you a lot too about why Jay-Z probably hired him as an attorney, especially with all this Diddy stuff that's going on, because Diddy should have had a lawyer like this who knew how to play with the minds of children and people. Let's see here. Let's see. In 2016, Sparrow filed a lawsuit against the University of Oregon, on behalf of two basketball players who were expelled after being accused of essaying a freshman. So this is his specialty. So Alex Sparrow, he handles these essay cases, underage victim type cases. So this is what he do. So Jay-Z, he did good with getting this type of lawyer here. But in my opinion, Sparrow is he's going overboard here, and I feel like he's going to mess up. But let's see here. So he represented two basketball players who were expelled for being accused of essaying a freshman at an off-campus party in 2014. The lawsuit alleged in Oregon investigators were biased against the expelled students and asked for damages in the amount of $10 million for each player. The lawsuit was dismissed by the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court Appeals anonymously in 2019. Could be a cover-up. Okay. Also in 2016, Sparrow represented Aaron Hernandez in his double homicide trial in the appeal of his 2015 murder conviction, in which he was initially acquitted, although Hernandez's murder conviction was reinstated in a ruling from Massachusetts' highest court in 2019. In 2017, Sparrow won a lawsuit against New York City, which agreed to pay $4 million to Thado Cefalasha, a Swiss professional basketball player for Vevey Riviera Basket of the Swiss Basketball League. He previously played in the NBA and Turkish Basketball League. So LNB Pro A and Lega Basket Serie A in 2006. He became the first player. Okay, so he was an NBA player for the Atlanta Hawks at the time. In the federal lawsuit, he accused 5 police officers of false arrest and using excessive force during an encounter outside of a Manhattan nightclub. Okay, so Sparrow won that lawsuit. In 2018, Sparrow was part of the defense team for David Demos, defending his case involving the use of illegal sales practices, including fraud for lying to clients. Another notable case in his instance includes that of Jess Litvak. So he was part of that team, but it doesn't say if he won. Okay, so it's a fraud case there. In February 2019, Sparrow was asked by Jay-Z and Roc Nation to help with the immigration arrest of rapper songwriter 21 Savage. Okay, resulting in the rapper's release from federal custody. Okay. In March 2019, Sparrow was chosen to be part of Robert Kraft's legal team defended him against misdemeanor charges of solicitation. In 2019, Sparrow obtained a dismissal of a breach of contract and unjust enrichment claim brought by a former trainer of tennis player Naomi Osaka. All right, so that led to a unjust enrichment claim brought by a former trainer tennis player. Former trainer of tennis player. Okay, so not the tennis player Naomi Osaka, but her trainer. So he got a dismissal for the charges against Osaka's trainer. In December 2019, Spiro defeated Elon Musk in a defamation case raised by Vernon Unsworth from statements made relating to their involvement in the Tham Luang cave rescue. Shut up. A cave rescue? Do y'all know anything about that? That sounds like an underground tunnel or something. Let's see here. In June and July 2018, a junior association football team was rescued from Tham Luang Nang Non, a cave system in Chiang Rai province, northern Thailand. Oh, that was in Thailand. 12 members of the team, age 11 to 16, and their 25-year-old assistant coach entered the cave on June 23rd at a practice session. Let's see here. I want to read this real quick. Shortly after they entered, the heavy rainfall began and partially flooded the cave system, blocking their way out and trapping them deep within. Oh, wow. Thought that was here in America. The jury ultimately found Musk not liable. Why would he be liable? Defamation. Let's see here. Spiro has also represented Musk in a lawsuit brought by shareholders over Tesla acquiring Solar City. In 2022, after Musk took control of Twitter, Sparrow was taking an active role in the legal team and led conversations about a 25% layoff of employees. In March 2020, Sparrow and hip-hop artist Killer Mike, Meek Mill, Yo Gotti, and Chance the Rapper sent a brief to the United States Supreme Court detailing the ways rap music is stigmatized and stereotyped by the legal system. In 2020, Sparrow filed a lawsuit against the healthcare providers for inmates at Mississippi prisons after Jay-Z's Roc Nation filed their own lawsuit on behalf of a group of inmates. The lawsuit, so that's with the Meek Mill thing there, I believe. Lawsuit accuses them of an entire breakdown in Mississippi prison's healthcare system. In May 2021, the family of Don Lewis who is that? Hired Spiro to investigate his 1997 disappearance, which gained renewed interest after the airing of the Netflix series Tiger King. In June 2021, Spiro obtained a temporary restraining order against Rockefeller co-founder Damon Dash. Okay, so this makes sense why Dame Dash is talking about Spiro, because Spiro put a restraining order against Dame Dash in Manhattan federal court, blocking a planned non-fungible token auction on his copyright interest in Jay-Z's debut album Reasonable Doubt. Okay, that just happened, I believe, or that just got round up or something. In November 2021, a New York jury decided in favor of Spiro, finding Jay-Z not liable in a suit stemming from a cologne deal in 2013. Jay-Z was awarded $4.5 million as a result. Spiro has previously been involved with investigations and litigation surrounding Robert Durst, Alec Baldwin, and Philip Seymour Hoffman. Spiro has represented musical artists such as Mick Jagger and Bobby Shmurda, as well as athletes including Charles Oakley and Julian Edelman. In the filing against SEC to resign a consent decree, Spiro paraphrased Eminem's song "Without Me," "Won't Let Me Be" or "Let Me Be Me, So Let Me See." They tried to shut me down, replacing FCC with SEC. That SEC decree requires Musk's tweets about his businesses, especially Tesla, to be vetted by Tesla's lawyers before posting. That makes sense. Okay, in 2022, Musk appointed Spiro to oversee Twitter's legal marketing and trust and safety teams, which included responsibility for Twitter's election work. In February 2023, Spiro represented Elon Musk again in a securities fraud trial, leading to a verdict that found Musk not liable. The investors in the trial had alleged that Musk misled them when he tweeted in 2018 that he had funding secured to take Tesla private. Spiro also represented Tesla in a retrial involving a lawsuit filed by former contract owner Owen Diaz. Initially, Diaz was awarded $136.9 million in damages for facing racism at Tesla's premises. However, after an appeal and a new trial with Spiro on the defense team, the damages were significantly reduced to approximately $3.2 million. So there was some racism going on the Tesla premises. But instead of the Diaz guy, who sounds like he's Spanish, receiving $136.9 million, he received $3.2 million for those racial charges. So Spiro has definitely been working hard out here. In May 2023, Spiro, leading Twitter's legal team, has accused Microsoft of misusing Twitter's data, potentially exceeding usage limits, and breaching usage agreement terms related to government entities, setting the stage for a potential legal battle over AI development. In July 2023, Spiro, on behalf of Twitter, threatened to sue Meta Platforms on the day of launch of Threads app. What's Threads? I've seen it, but I don't know what that is. Twitter claimed that Meta engaged in the misappropriation of trade secrets and intellectual property owned by Twitter, and that certain features and functionalities present in their app closely resembles proprietary elements and innovations that Twitter has developed over time. Spiro represents Charlie Javice in her defense against JP Morgan's Chase lawsuit, in which she was charged with securities fraud, wire fraud, bank fraud, and conspiracy. Okay, so I see Spiro handles SA cases, he handles fraud cases, and he handles racism, fraud, and essay cases. It looks like that's his main thing there. Oh, let me read this Mr. Beats here. So in August 2024, this just recently happened. It says Spiro was hired by YouTuber Mr. Beast in the midst of multiple controversies surrounding him. Now, I do know that Mr. Beast guy, he has a lot of mess going on. I believe that's the one better known as online alias Mr. Beast, is an American YouTuber. Yeah, I believe he's the one who interviews the homeless people and people who are on drugs, and he supposedly helps them out, but somehow a couple of people have passed away after dealing with him. which is suspect, but he has the paper to do it. Let's see here. It says he has over 330 million, hold up, subscribers. So y'all know he's making good bank. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, so he handles a lot of criminals, which makes me feel like, because he's Elon Musk lawyer, Spiro, that is, it just lets me know he's involved in some dirty work, some dirty things. But let's see here what it says his net worth is. $8 million as of December. Yeah, so he's making bank. Okay. So that's Alex Spiro's net worth is about 8 million. Okay. Seem like, well, he does work for a firm, a law firm. So, he can't receive all those funds. He have to, just receive a portion because he's a part of a whole like agency or whatever. So, but he gets the recognition. Tony Buzzbee. Let me see how much he makes. Tony Buzzbee. See what it says his net worth is. And I'm only pulling up the net worth because they say, he's an ambulance chaser. Tony Buzzbee's, whose real name is Sean. I'm about to say, hold up. Shut up, you guys. That's why they call him an ambulance chaser. So they're trying to play those mind games with us, you guys. Oh my goodness. It says Buzzbee's net worth is reportedly $50 million. But see, Buzzbee has his own law firm. Alex Spiro could be worth $50 million if he had his own law firm, but see, he works with a different company. I mean, he works for like one of those big major law firms, so he has to share most of his earnings that he makes. But Buzzbee has his own law firm, so he gets to pocket most of his net worth and most of his money. So they're calling him an ambulance chaser as if he doesn't make any money. And this man, you guys, Tony Buzzbee, net worth is $50 million. That's why he got time to play. That's why he got time for them. He ain't playing with them. Okay? He is not playing with them. Let's see what it say about him suing Jay-Z. I mean, Rock Nation. They trying to call him a ambulance chaser, like he doesn't do anything. He's just trying to make a buck because he makes more money than Alex Spiro. So Alex came up with that. That's my phallus is bigger than yours type thing that's going on there. That's what that's about. Let's see what the New York Post says. What is that? Hold up. When that came out? I don't know nothing about that. is, this says here, I really just want to stay focused on the Rock Nation lawsuit. Hold up, but I don't know what this is. I got to get into this here. So this says Tony Buzzbee, lawyer suing Jay-Z, Diddy on SA claims for the underage person, deliberately gave client STD and smashed her face with a glass lawsuit. This is from New York Post here, and it's published on December 20th. That's today? It was yesterday. Hold up. I done went, what? A Big Shot Texas lawyer who recently filed a underage R-word lawsuit against Jay-Z is accused of deliberately giving a woman, what? A STD and hitting her so hard he smashed her teeth, according to new lawsuit. Longhorn attorney Anthony Buzzbee lured the woman, who is unnamed in the suit, into having a sexual encounter with him by concealing the fact he had venereal disease in 2018. Y'all, I didn't know anything about that. Did y'all hear about that? I'm up here just reading. Now I got to get my glasses because this seems juicy. Okay. Hello. Let me wipe my glasses off real quick because what in the what? Oh my goodness. Y'all, they trying to get Buzzbee. So this lawsuit came out yesterday. Okay, well, this report came out yesterday. So it says Longhorn attorney Anthony Buzzbee lured the woman, who is unnamed in the suit, into having a sexual encounter with him by concealing the fact he had a venereal disease in 2018, the lawsuit claims. Defendant knew of the risk that he would pass the disease to plaintiff if he did not take the appropriate precautions. And when that risk materialized, I was just talking about something like this with my daughter yesterday about how I didn't know that you could sue someone for possibly giving you or STD. Let's see here. Defendant knew the risk that he would pass the disease to plaintiff if he did not take the appropriate precautions. And when that risk materialized, court documents read he manipulated her to protect himself from reputational harm using his status as a licensed attorney. OMG, you guys. Oh my goodness. The suit was filed anonymously Thursday in Manhattan Supreme Court, and the claims that he offered her free legal services in order to secure her silence and compliance and became possessive to prevent her from exposing him for what he did to her. Out of shame, the woman continued to sleep with Buzzbee since he was the only sexual partner she would not have to inform of her venereal disease test results, the suit reads. According to the lawsuit, Buzzbee once reacted violently after seeing her talk to another man at a bar in New York City, smashing a glass against her face and leaving her with 2 broken teeth. In 2021, Buzzbee allegedly represented Jane Doe in her divorce. In 2021, Buzzbee allegedly represented Jane Doe in her divorce case. As a result of his manipulations, the suit notes, and promised a vigorous marital fight. Instead, the suit alleges that Buzzbee used opportunity to doctor plaintiff's medical records to make it look as if he could not have been the one who infected her with the venereal disease by altering the date of the STDs from 2018 to 2020, making it seem as if her husband was the infected party responsible, not him. He then used those medical records in a failed attempt to blackmail the husband to circumvent ordinary negotiations via a demand letter stating his fraudulent claim, but the husband didn't take the bait. The suit says Buzzbee ended up settling for a fraction of what Jane Doe should have received in order to resolve the matter as quickly as possible, and buried his egregious misconduct by avoiding discovery, the lawsuit claims. A phone call and email sent to Buzzbee's Houston office was not returned Friday. The lawyer has had a number of lawsuits filed against him in recent weeks. We know why. And Buzzbee says that Jay-Z's Rock Nation is behind it all. We already know that. God. Ooh, Buzzbee. Rock Nation has been illegally soliciting individuals for several weeks to sue my law firm, Buzzbee told the Houston Chronicle earlier this week regarding a pair of suits alleging he harmed former clients of his. These two individuals who took the bait were promised money to bring the case. He fired back at Rock Nation this week as well, filing a suit in Texas accusing the entertainment company of soliciting his former clients to file legal complaints against him. Wow. Defendants have conspired to obstruct justice by engaging shadowy operatives to illegally seek out more than 24 current and former clients of the Buzzbee law firm to convince those clients to bring frivolous cases against Buzzbee law firm. Reads the suit filed on Wednesday by Buzzbee, according to CNN. Buzzbee filed a lawsuit in October claiming that Jay-Z, along with Sean Combs, essayed a 13-year-old girl at a party in 2000. Jay-Z denies the claim, and his attorney, Alex Spiro, who is also representing New York City Eric Adams, says the suit is full of inconsistencies. So he's not saying the suit is false, is a lie. He's saying, what? You guys, oh my goodness, they are working overtime. This is why Alex Spiro law firm receives the big bucks here, because he is doing the research. Okay? Get my screenshot there. They coming after Buzzbee hard. Okay? Yeah, so that's the big thing right there. That's not little. So, but I'm sure he's a lawyer. He should be able to handle it. His net worth is pretty high up there. So he should be able to make sure that case get handled as quickly as possible. Okay? Because he got these cases against Diddy. You know, Buzzbee is the attorney that's in Houston that has over like almost 200 cases against Diddy. So, you know, if he can't stand trial if he can't get in court to get these cases submitted and processed and win at least some of them, you know, I'm sure it's not going to hurt his pockets, but it could definitely help, especially since Alex Spiro and his team are doing everything they can to take him down. And so, you know, they're doing this, you guys, so that any other lawsuits that come out against P. Diddy not P. Diddy, against Jay-Z, they're going to shut that down. So, you know, we already know what's to come. If somebody else puts out a lawsuit, they're going to take that lawyer down. So this is just an example here. You know, people do stuff like this as an example. Like, yeah, y'all see how Alex Spiro is doing Tony Buzzbee. Man, they are on him hard. Okay? I didn't even hear about that. I've been so wrapped up in my own work. I missed that one. That's why I ain't do no live about it. Like to hear it go. I was on there looking for something totally different. Yeah, so yeah, they are going back and forth. That is a whole mess. But hopefully Tony Busby can clear his name. But money talks. So, when you have a client like a Jay-Z who is supposed to be a billionaire, he could pay a lot of people off. He can get a lot of people and manipulate him or his lawyer, allegedly. This is all alleged. I don't know these people. I'm just speaking on what I'm reading, okay, and what I heard from other people on YouTube. But, they could pay people off. They can get people, manipulate people to say this and that. Like, I feel like either Jay-Z's or P. Diddy's team has manipulated that dad of the Jane Doe into saying, "Oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember that." So you mean to tell me an autistic female, I don't mean no harm to no one, is making up a story? I've never heard of an autistic person making up a story against a celebrity. So, I mean, that says a lot, but I don't know. We all heard that Lamisha mess, and a lot of us believe that. So, I don't know, you guys. They just have to battle it out in court and let the evidence speak for itself, I guess. But yeah, it's rough out here for these lawyers. But I know Jay-Z is doing this to let all the other lawyers know that if y'all come for him, you see what his team can do. Okay? They got people calling around, paying people. Y'all, this is a mess. It really is. It's real messy. But I'll be watching and I'll be reporting. That's all I got for you guys. I'm not looking up anything else because I don't want to see it. I really want to see Jay-Z and P. Diddy go down. And yeah, when so I'm not on their side. So if you come over here for that, you're not going to get it, okay? But that's terrible. That's terrible. And why would Busby be? I don't know. I don't know. And y'all know he got some other cases against him because, like the article said, it's been a couple of, like 3 other cases that Busby has against him. And one guy saying he was he worked in an oil rig and he never received his payment. And then there's a woman who's saying she had an essay case that she wanted to file with Busby, and he wouldn't let her file the case because she wouldn't say that Diddy had something to do with it. And now this case, it's another case too. I can't remember that one, but I don't know. It's real messy out here, and he should have time. He should have time for it. He's a lawyer. He knows how it goes. Yeah. Like, I'm just, we would know that it's really going down or what's really going on. I mean, you can already figure out, like, okay, Jay-Z's team is just trying to take down this lawyer because he's coming after him very heavy. And he has the money to come after him, looks like, okay? They do it big in Texas, okay? That's why I'm trying to get back there. But that was not a joke. It wasn't. But yeah, so that's just a warning for all the other lawyers who would try to bring a case out against Jay-Z that he is not playing. His team is not playing. Okay, they're not playing with y'all. So y'all gonna have to come strong. Y'all gonna have to make sure if y'all take a case against Jay-Z, y'all gonna have to make sure y'all come with the receipts. That makes sense now why Piers Morgan shut down that whole video or the interview he did with Jaguar Wright. If y'all remember, Jaguar Wright and what's his name? Vlad was interviewed on Piers Morgan's YouTube channel. And why I thought Pierce Morgan had like a real media network or something. He has a YouTube network, okay? He is backed by a billionaire or something, I heard, allegedly. But so I guess that billionaire probably, whoever is, paying him or supporting his platform, probably said, nah, Jay-Z them done made that phone call, because Alex Spiro, he didn't send a cease and desist. He only sent a letter, or he made a phone call saying that they need to take that information down, that Pierce Morgan needed to apologize. He didn't even go to the court and get a cease and desist. He just made a phone call to Pierce Morgan. Okay? So they know that Alex Spiro is not out here playing. He's not out here playing games with these folks. Okay? Yeah. Well, I'll be watching, you guys. So that claim came out Thursday. I think Wednesday. That article said, against Tony Buzzbee, about him pretty much beating up a woman and giving her a STD. What was I? Child. Anyway, you guys, I hope you continue to have a wonderful Saturday. You guys, I'm going to make the best of mine. And I'll see you guys next time. If anything else pop off, you already know. Hit that subscribe button for your girl. I will appreciate that. I really do. And also give me a thumbs up if you appreciate the coverage that I put out here. And yeah, you guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.